Hi there, I'm George from Bushcraft Days. Welcome to part 3 in my series on Teine Eigin. That's Gaelic for rubbing sticks together to make fire. In this episode I'm going to show you my technique for using what I would say is like the modern day Bowdrill. Basically what I have here is a hazel rod with some starter cord, and on one end I've carved in a little notch and put a loop, and then I've got an adjustable end here that I can tighten or slacken the cord as I see need. I've got a hazel drill piece and my favourite here, goat willow, and I've already carved in and married in my little notches here. Got an ember pan here, and what I basically do is put the ember pan underneath the notch like that. Piece on there. Got myself a tinder bundle here. Other woods I like to use for the hearthboard is cedar, really good one. Ivy's cracking wood as well, I find. Any wood that's not overly hard, so if I can leave a mark in it in any form or fashion, I give it a try. But I've tried things like oak and beech and not had any success. But some folk have said to me that they have had success with them. But yeah, get into the side. So really what you focus here is on how I do the Bowdrill here. And there are many variations to how you can do this, but this is really the method where you're doing the Bowdrill on your own. So everything's dry as much as possible. I've got the bow. The rope is just slightly loose, you can see here. It's got a brace height just about that in terms of hand span here. To put the drill piece onto the string, I put the bow into my stomach, lay the drill piece over the top of the string with the point pointing towards the belly of the bow, flick it underneath so you can see that there. Take one hand over the top, one hand at the bottom, and snap it together. What I'm looking for is when I pull it towards me, if I was to just pull it, it grips, and that when it rolls, it rolls. So if you pull it towards you and it slips, then it's too loose probably. So this is under tension now, so I've got to keep a hold of this the whole time. That's a good way there. Now in terms of my bearing blocks, I've got my usual stone, but tonight I thought I'd try a couple of shells, limpet shells, one inside the other. I basically start my position in the kind of like the knighting position, I would call it, like this. I put my foot over the board till it then steps over. Then I bring the drill piece down, place it in, then take the bearing block, put it over. So I'll drop down now to more of a beheading position, you could possibly say. Now, this is now under tension. So I'm going to bring my foot in slightly. Now what I need to do is make sure that there's no gap here. That the inside of my wrist is locked onto my shin. And then I'm going to start bowing. Now, at the front there I can see I've got some drill pieces slightly in the way, so I'll move them out of the way. So this is all still under tension. What I want to create is nice straight as possible, so as much contact at the base as possible. Clear everything around, and let's just warm the wood up. Now the trick with this is to take your time, like anything else with the Bowdrill, and I should be able to have a conversation while I'm doing this. Now it is evening time, again lots of moisture, so all I'm trying to do here is warm up the area of contact between the drill piece and the hearthboard. Not create too much smoke, and maybe just create a little bit of dust. Now what I might find with these shells is that the one on the inside may burst. If that happens, I'll go to the stone. But the reason why I've got two is, if the shell goes, I'm protected by the top shell. Now I'm using as much of the bow as possible, using it like a saw, and I'm trying to keep the little notch, the twist around the drill piece in the centre. Now while I'm doing that, I'm basically flexing my wrist, keeping this locked in place, yeah, and not rushing. So let's just build up a little bit extra pressure. That's it, build the dust up. There we are. Now what's happened there is this has come loose. That might affect what's happening down here. But it doesn't seem to be having any effect at the moment, so I'll just leave it for the moment. So that's it. So a few more strokes. Let's see what we got. Quite smoky. It looks like we've got an ember there. This is under pressure, so I'll put it off. And the pointy bit goes in the ground. This area here will always keep it off the ground, so it doesn't attract any moisture to it. So let's see what we got now, guys. So it looks like a good strong ember there. A little bit out of breath, but can still carry on a conversation. So not too much effort required. You can see there, nice and strong. Quite a lot of dust. That's why I like goat willow. Goat willow and hazel, I find, is a good combination. Again, I've got my little tinder bundle here, and it is just grass taken from in the garden here. And let's just pop that in into the centre. Tap tap. Again, all I'm doing here now is just, it's in there, I'm wrapping around slightly just to catch it. You see it again, just wrap it in there just to catch it. Now, if you do want to have a conversation while you're doing this with somebody, close it over and just let a little bit of wafting do the job for you. And then all you need to do is every now and then bring it up just slightly above your nose and blow into it. And again, all we're trying to do is spread that ember in the centre. And you'll notice, just before that went into flame there, you see how the smoke colour changed. That's usually an indication to me that things are working well. So it's gone on flame, grass a bit damp, so it's, oh no, there it is, it's still there. We'll open the grass up slightly. There we have it. Another bit of flameage in the Teine Eigin series from a modern Bowdrill method. And thanks for watching.